game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Count it, good.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And Van Vliet, here we go. For three, Smith at the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Rebound by Smith.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Brooks. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards inside, working on Green. Edwards inside, headed by Green. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Knocked loose. Outside, Green. And Houston again with the bucket.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive offensive player for as young as he is.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley, the pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Towns throws it down. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second-worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's Green with the jam.
When Green turns on the speed, watch out. Blew by the defense on the drive that time.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gobert, the pass to Edwards.
Well, it's Green's effort that makes him effective as a defender, in addition to his athleticism, but usually he just simply outworks folks.
Off target from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. The pass to Towns. from 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Şengün. Smith for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. McDaniels finds Edwards. Good on the baseline, Jay. And 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Brooks against Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Van Vliet, and he makes good on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Easton is out there with Adams. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Outside Warren. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
Pass to Minot. Spins. Rocket 6. The kick out to Anderson. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Reed. And Anderson has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Warren against Eason. They set the screen. Warren, good. Warren's got 8 points here in this quarter.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Offensive rebound, and that one is good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Driving inside. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 1:29 left now here in the second. Reed with the block. And stolen by Eason. Adams in the corner. Now Eason. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Minot, it's good from long range. Minot's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Reed with the block. Here's Minot. He's covered by Eason. Reed kicks to Warren. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Adams taking his time here. There's the drive. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
To the left side wing. Anderson wide open. No good on the triple. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels at small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Brooks finds Smith. To the paint. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Out to Edwards. Green with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Şengün passes to Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And there's the pass to Gobert. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Van Vliet, and he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Out to Brooks. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green against Edwards. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Şengün, no good. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. That at all? And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
To halt the run, Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 10. And here's the break, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Warren for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. The drive by Thompson. The layup off target. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
He takes it in. He gets that one.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Minot. Anderson outside. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 5 points so far. Outside Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Rockets trail by 7, so on the floor for Houston. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Passes it to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Eason. The drive by...
Oh! Oh, man!
rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Conley dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
A new lineup here for Houston. Minnesota leading by 4. Conley with it, picked up by Van Vliet. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Edwards passes to Gobert. Nifty move. He lays it in.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Smith outside. This one for 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Conley penetrating. And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Edwards with the stop.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Green kicks to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
The kick out to Towns. And he gets it back. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. TJ Warren comes in for McDaniels. Reid misses. Nuggets trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Over in the corner, Edwards. 13 feet away. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Here's Edwards, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the 4. Now here's Simons. Six on the shot clock. Ayton, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Henderson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Ayton. Up and over Conley, and Ayton gets it to go.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the second to last.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Kamari, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Grant outside. Out to Simons. Edwards against Ayton. Back to Simons. Pass to Kamari. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Kamari's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley looking for an opening. Kicks it out Towns. Shoots from the right block. And another basket for Minnesota. Here's Henderson. Simons outside. Whoa! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And it's tied up with that one. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Fade away. And that one hits the back iron. The Timberwolves have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. It's Edwards with a drive. Pass to Gobert. Oh, swiped away. Grant against Towns. Henderson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Edwards.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Towns can't get it to go. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Henderson drives in. Grant outside. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Kamare, covered by Towns. 4 on the clock. Sinks it from distance. Henderson's got 5 now.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Gobert finds Edwards. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Substitution.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Brogdon. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front? Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Fires in the triple.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Reid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's Sharp on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Murray passes to Walker. Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Outside Murray. The kick out to Williams. Warren against Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Ball stolen. He's got a clear path. He stops. He pops. And it's Warren missing.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And there's so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
Well, B.A., what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Great D that time from Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the slam. dunk to finish it off.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Another miss by Minnesota. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Takes the three. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's Warren on the wing. A minute 6 left in the first half. Here's Anderson. Great D that time from Murray. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution is Portland.
Williams a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. McDaniels from long range. Second chance effort. Up top, Edwards. He's got 10. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Walker, a screen on Conley. Brogdon, the pass to Sharp. And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. The pull-up. The kick out to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. He can't hit that time.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamari in at the power forward position. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons. Driving to the basket. And Gobert with a block. And they'll keep possession. Kamari, that's good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
The kick out to Conley. Towns passes to Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 20 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Henderson for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Here's Kamari. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And that one's good from Conley.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Grant's shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. It's Edwards with a drive. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Warren comes in for Towns. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Walker. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Portland has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Murray. Oh, wow!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
To the inside. Flying high. Brogdon getting the feed this time.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Walker for three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And here's Edwards outside. That shot off.
Typical foul. Anderson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brogdon from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in front. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. They've got Kyle Anderson, T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Moore in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Ayton, pass to Henderson. And there's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. It's Warren on the wing. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Simons outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Warren, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's more. Three-pointer, no good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. McDaniels finds Conley, kicks it out Towns. From downtown, that one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
There's Simons with a three. Here's Henderson, and Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Pass to Aiden, just 4 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot, and Grant gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Pass to Kamari. Grant against McDaniels. Grant attacks. Here's Kamari. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Kamari. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
The three. Simon's shot is good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Ayton passes to Henderson. Stolen by Conley. Knocks it loose. Henderson with it. Towns covering. Here's Simons. Pass to Aiden. And that one good.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scoot Henderson.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
It's stolen by Henderson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 13-point game. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from the wing. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Simons outside from deep three-point range. And the miss. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road.
Thanks for tuning out.
here.
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the four-man position. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Ayton a screen on Green. Pass to Kamare. Henderson against Van Vliet. Out to Henderson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Van Vliet outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
And so here is Houston. The Blazers getting the bucket.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Van Vliet with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And now Portland on the break. Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Into the lane. Ayton finds Henderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kamare misses. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Green drives in. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. Here's Şengün. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Henderson looking it over. To the left wing. Here's Ayton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Drives to the hoop. And to Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And that one's good by Henderson. Here's Van Vliet. Brooks with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Here's Green. And he drops it in from the low post. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Beyond the arc. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. At the floater, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover. And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
Now, here's Simon. Good on the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's new? Green takes the hit, completes the play, goes to the line looking for one more.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Now Van Vliet after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. And Green gets it to go.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
There's Walker with the three. The shot, no good. Here's Smith. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Whitmore. Torrey Easton is out there with Adams. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Adams. To the inside. Stolen by Walker. It's Brogdon on the wing. Still yet to score. Williams has a screen from Murray. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And he gets it to go. Whitmore's got his first basket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
The kick out to Walker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And great, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Outside Holiday. Portland grabs the miss. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brogdon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's just hard to stop. When Brogdon is making these kind of shots, you know he's feeling it.
Back to Holiday. At the elbow, Adams. The pass to Holiday. The dish to Adams. Stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Three-pointer. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. There's the three. The shot by Brogdon, no good. It's trailed by 4. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Lets it go with a three. Walker finds Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Thompson. Driving to the basket. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Whitmore. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's in there. That's now 8 points for Shaedon Sharp.
You can tell Brogdon has good vision. He can see where those openings are no matter how small.
It's Thompson off the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Takes it inside. For 3, Brogdon. It's hauled in by Adams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Eason passes to Thompson. On the wing, Holiday. Passes it to Thompson. Stolen by Brogdon.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Van Vliet. Simons with the defensive effort. Here's Ayton, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
They double-team Van Vliet, and the wide-open shot from Green misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 7. Launches a 3, and it's Simons that time on the assist by Henderson. Simons has got 7.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Look, a big man who can score at all 3 levels, they do not grow on trees. Smith Jr., he is one of them.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet attacking. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers leading by 9. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The three-pointer is right on target. Kamare's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
Look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
Here's Van Vliet. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 6.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Henderson with it. Now Green defending.
2 minutes.
3-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Grant. It's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Clock at 6. Grant kicks to Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. That shot wide open. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Rockets. Walker with a screen for Brogdon. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Brogdon against Holiday. Williams a screen on Holiday. And the pass to Sharp. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Here's Houston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Pulls up for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead. Outside Holiday. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting is... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Steven Adams. Whitmore is out there with Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Williams has a screen for Brogdon. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Murray. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving in, and the dunk by Eason.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Rockets trail. Outside Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Friend against Brooks. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Green outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Crossed up the D perfectly. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Out to Smith. Back to Green, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. From downtown, Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Brooks misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Ayton missing. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And yes, it's good. 16 points for Jalen Green.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Smith with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Kamara. Up again, and Ayton stays with him. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Portland.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for the Rockets. Here's Henderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And this is a big situation for a rookie to be in. This is when Scoot can show his poise under pressure.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Here's the screen. Van Vliet against Henderson. Van Vliet with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and
give them that crucial bucket.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Pass to Kamare. Simons from outside. Oh, they get it back. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Van Vliet. Good.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Here's Ayton. Yes!
He is a great kid. I love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Van Vliet finds Green, and he drives in. Money!
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that shot.
And how about the rookie Henderson coming up big? What a shot by the young fella.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Van Vliet. Got it.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Grant gets a wide-open look. Can't knock in the 3.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes.
The NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Out to the right wing. The three, Smith. Edwards pulls it in. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Smith with a screen on Conley. Pass to Şengün. And here's Smith. An easy two on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now the kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figuring it out quickly.
He sure is, B.A. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Conley with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Towns, right side. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
The finish! Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Now here's Smith. Into the lane. To the paint. Outside for Green. The three is up. Rebound Minnesota. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Drains the triple.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
The Rockets again can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Conley with the ball. Green picks him up. Edwards, the pass to Conley. McDaniels from long range. And another three from Minnesota.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
It's blocked by Gobert. Green against Edwards. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Lots of room. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith outside. Over to the wing. Van Vliet outside.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Gobert finds Towns. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Moore. Outside Warren. Anderson with it. Thompson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Kicks it out to Warren. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Warren. Over Eason. And that one's long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
It's Eason with the jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Anderson. Gets a very good look and converts.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, yeah, he and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Stolen by Reid. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reid. Over to the left wing. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Thompson in the post. It's rebounded by Moore. Adams, the pass to Thompson. Right side Eason. Back to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Clock at 6. For 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Right side Warren. The 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh, hey! How about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Moore passes to Reid. Here's Moore. Kicks it out to Anderson. It's Warren on the wing. Lets it go. That one rolls around and rims out. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Eason can't get it to go. Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Warren. To the wing on the left. Outside, Anderson. Warren against Thompson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warren for 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Pass to Reed. Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Green against Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. McDaniels got 9 points. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Smith no good. Minnesota's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside, Green. Green going right at the rim. Basket's good. Green's got his first points of the game.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Brooks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Smith passes to Şengün. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gobert with it, and it's Şengün picking him up.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
McDaniels finds Towns. Now here's Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Van Vliet against Conley. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Green in the lane.
When you try to check Green in pick-and-roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Conley on the attack. Gobert passes to Edwards. From the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's got 8.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Pass to McDaniels. Shot from the wing. Again, the Timberwolves score.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes it inside. Here's Şengün. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. Buries it from 3.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Green for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. He has 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Conley goes in. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
It's stolen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer. Green with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Green gets it to go off the drive.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. And here's Van Vliet to the middle. Here's Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's now only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Clicking from deep. 4th. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So for Minnesota right now, they have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Conley on the attack. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Kept alive. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith with it. Towns covering. Back to Smith. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
The try by Van Vliet. Towns against Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. And it's good. 2 points.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Pulls it from the top of the key. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Towns looking for an opening. Again, the Timberwolves score.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits the second from the line. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time. That's a good way to do it.
From outside the arc. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Effort paying off for Smith, able to get in there and find the second chance shot.
Here's Gobert, using the size. Gobert.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Smith finds Van Vliet, and here's Şengün. Now here's Brooks. The kick out to Van Vliet. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just a tremendous finish. Nice job by Van Vliet in the painted area. Not an easy play.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. They led by as many as 18. Here's Edwards. Money on the 19-footer. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
The drive by Van Vliet. Şengün in the post. He's against Gobert. Here's Smith. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Conley against Van Vliet. Edwards for three. Kicks it out Towns from deep. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the three. The shot by Towns, no good. Misses there. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Hey, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
To all the fans who came out today.
bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Launches it. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Henderson passes to Simons. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. From deep. And there's Simons on the assist by Henderson. Simons has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ayton. Driving the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Simons kicks to Henderson. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Edwards against Simons. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Simons missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Passes it to McDaniels. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the 3-ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Timberwolves on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Simons from outside. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 9.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Stolen by McDaniels. Launches the 3. Conley's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 4. Simons from outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 12 points for him.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I bet Coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Conley finds Edwards. For the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this concerned.
No good from Grant.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's McDaniels. Henderson defending. McDaniels with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Drops one in from the wing. McDaniels got his second bucket. And here is Simons. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
We've got Murray. Sharp out there with Brogdon. Then it's Walker, and it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. They get it back. Now the pass to Sharp. From outside the arc. Pass to Brogdon. The tray. Trailblazers keep it alive. Walker surveying the floor. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pass to Warren. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Portland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Timberwolves trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The kick out to Anderson. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good on the triple. Brogdon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Anderson outside. To the middle. Lets it fly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Brogdon outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside for Murray. Passes to Sharp. Here he goes. Murray outside. Hands it from downtown. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wide open look here for Murray. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Minot. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
For three, Brogdon. They get it again. Murray feeds to Walker. They double team Walker. Puts up a three. And it's Sharp missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Williams passes to Sharp. Now here's Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. That one doesn't go. Outside Warren. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels at the three spot. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 9.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the chart.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Fires the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons from outside. Out to Henderson. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Going inside. Pass to Simons. Knocks down the 3 ball. 18 points for him.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
With the fadeaway. Edwards with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 10. For 3. Portland again missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants wants to help his team. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Conley with the three. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Out to Henderson. Here's Kamara. Edwards defending. Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for Portland, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. He dialed that one up from long distance. Simons has got 9 points now in just the second half. Conley against Henderson. Conley scanning the floor. There's the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's the three. Rebounded by Kamara.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Shot clock at 6. They grabbed their own miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Now, here's McDaniels. Defense is right there. Outside, Towns. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 13. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamara in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
What I love about Conley, he always gives this team exactly what it needs. This time, finishing in transition. Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Here's Ayton. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Kamara. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target with his three. Towns for three. Offensive rebound. Outside Conley. From the arc. Frames the three-pointer. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Got a hand on it. Edwards against Grant. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Henderson with it. Conley picks him up. Towns with the steal. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Grant. Left side, Towns. The 3. Here's McDaniels. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Excellent big man play from Gobert, using his size to save the play.
Fades away. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves trail by 11. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Simons. Portland again missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
The drive by Gobert. Over Ayton. Gobert can't hit. Portland leading by 11. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
No good from Grant.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the players?
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. For 3, Henderson, good on the 3-point shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Edwards from deep 3-point territory. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. From past the arc. Misses the shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
16.
team.
Well, I can tell you, BA, not fun. In the early part of my career, I played for the Clippers, but I went to a lot of therapy, so I got over that. Look, they're struggling. They've got to find some confidence. Guys got to find a way to get their heads up. And if they can just share the ball and share the wealth, they'll find that rhythm.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kamari, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Green from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Now the Blazers moving it up. Grant's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Brooks. Drills it from deep.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Kamari. The 3-ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Smith passes to Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Brooks from outside. Connects from downtown. Brooks has got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Kamari. Back to Henderson. 4-3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet outside. Back to Smith. On the wing, Brooks. Smith with a screen on Grant. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by Kamari. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And here's Simons outside. A long distance 3 is buried.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Brooks against Grant. That's good. Brooks for 3. 9 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Simons missing. Houston in the lead. Smith outside. Launches it. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Takes a 3. And it's Henderson with a 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Another 3 from Houston.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Green. Still without a bucket. Knocks it down from distance.
The shortest but toughest 3 on the floor, and Green just making it look easy.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday from long range sends it home from 3-point land.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Kamari to end the run. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Grant. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Adams finds Eason. 6 to shoot. On the take. Out to the wing. Here's Whitmore outside. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons outside. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Houston going into the break up 12. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
We've got Murray, Walker out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Sharp, and it's shooting guard. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brogdon from outside. From deep, Brogdon!
Good shooter from behind the arc, selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
3 on the clock. Here's Whitmore outside. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Portland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. For Houston, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Holiday passes to Adams. Beyond the arc. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Adams. Holiday's got 6.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Whitmore. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Murray scanning the floor. On target from range. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Holiday passes to Thompson. Back to Holiday. From behind the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Portland trailing here. Jacks up a 3. Sharp, no good. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Whitmore outside. Williams grabs the board. For Portland, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the 3. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Releases. That one's wide left. Well, Houston's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Whitmore for three, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Portland, no good that time either. And it's Houston's ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. Over Adams. No good, a bit long that time.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Pass to Whitmore. Three-pointer. Out to Thompson. Fades away. Outside Holiday. A deep three. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
The three from Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Houston 5 right now. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. Henderson for three. Drops in the three. Henderson's got 6.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Şengün, a screen on Henderson. Back to Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Şengün finds Green. Şengün, the screen. Green going right at the rim for 3. Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 6 points for him.
And Smith's ability to space the floor from the corners is so valuable to this offense.
The 3 from Ayton. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Ayton with it, guarded by Smith. From downtown, Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Launches it. Kamari, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Smith, no good. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Simons outside. Hits the trifecta.
Simons is going to take his fair share of three-pointers. No fear from that distance.
Van Vliet drives. Here's Smith. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Nails the wide open jumper.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Ayton. No points yet. Misses the three. Outside, Green. 4-3. Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And that one's good. Green.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
The three from Ayton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ayton's got himself on the board with a three there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now here's Green. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. There's Simons with a three. Smith with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Van Vliet against Ayton. Fires the three. They get it back. Green, the pass to Smith. They double him with Simons. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's Simons with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Simons has got 9 points.
And Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And so it's Houston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside for Green. The fader. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Simon's shot is good.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
There's the three. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Simons missing. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Green for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. A 12-point game.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's stolen by Green. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet on the wing. Double team on Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Over Henderson. Outside for Brooks. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. That cuts the lead to single digits. Simons got 12 points in just the second half.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. You've got a tight one here in the final period.
Henderson for 3. Out to Simons. Over Green. And it's Simons missing.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Smith outside. They still need this. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Green from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Simons outside. Again, Simons missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And here's Simons outside. Pure from three-point range.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Smith outside. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet finds Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the three. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires the three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
Brooks outside. The kick out to Van Vliet from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Grant against Brooks. Puts up a three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Now Simons. From deep three-point land.